initiates, and then outside, each round.
We're here for Formula Drift, New Jersey. You guys know this is historically a really good track for me. It feels like my hometown. I've turned a lot of laps here. I got my E36 on a figure 8 and I know how to drive here. I'm stoked. It's gonna be a good weekend. It's a Pro Spec weekend, so the days are really spread out. We got a little bit of practice today and a lot of hanging out.
We're here. Back at the channel. We're here at FD New Jersey. And you know the deal. We're gonna go have some fun in my Sim Drift HQ Sim Magic car. I'm gonna go have a blast. I'm gonna kill it like I always do. LZ out.
Back in the hot seat at New Jersey, one of my favorite tracks. Let's do the thing. I kind of f***ed up entry a little bit. I entered with my visor down and it freaked me out, so I was like one hand pushing my visor down on entry. But the second half of the course I felt a little bit better. I felt pretty good, but I was struggling with that last corner. I don't know how to explain what's happening there, but I'd like to watch that video and then talk with you, Freddie, from an engineering side.
Practice went well, definitely dialing in the setup a little bit. I'm super comfy with the track. Just trying to make some changes to make the car as easy to drive as possible. It's fast, we have plenty of speed, so it's more so making adjustments to maintain the speed, but make the car easier to drive. All right, spoiler alert, you guys can probably already tell by the title of this video, but it's a good one because I got another win at E-Town, baby. And to celebrate, we're doing a special sale on Drift HQ and Sim HQ. If you use the code LZPodium5, you'll get 5% off site-wide. And then on LZMFG, we just dropped a new banner and a new combo Nabori flag. You can either get the left, the right, or you can get the pair. Looks super sick. Plus, we're doing 20% off on all E36 related merch. I'll put a link in the description so you can check out what we got. But the sale on all 3 sites is only gonna last for 48 hours, so make sure to head over and get something before it's gone or you're too late. And also, I don't ask you guys nearly enough, and I usually forget till the end of the video, and most of you guys get bored of me by then always. Just hit the like button for me on this one, and it'll motivate me to win more, okay?
I never ridden one.
Damn.
And I rode Chelsea's back from over there. And like,
Because you're doing too much. You gotta stop working and ride the Suron more.
Did you hear that? Brian said Surons are cool as
dude, that rips. From the road course over here, and I'm like, oh, I gotta buy one.
Dude, on the trails, it's a game changer.
Yeah, I bet it's good.
Hey, we gotta wire the Supra still, so that's the Suron trip.
He's coming back. Jets, homie. He's not leaving the country yet.
I just want to go do fun things. I want to do laps too, and there's I don't even want to sleep. It's been such a boring day.
I don't even care. Yeah, I don't even care what.
Hi guys, my prediction is we're getting a lightning delay right now. No fun stuff happening.
Yeah.
You're not.
Go report Fred. He's from the hood.
Damn it.
Hang on, I'll put it back on. I don't know how to put it on properly.
Did you get that strike? Because that was
A little bit in the background.
Do I need to
throw a molly
times
because of the
tonight,
big
Brian?
rock?
Like,
Is that a thing?
fun's over.
Go home.
Adam said he's throwing a bullet.
We're not going anywhere.
He is?
You're gonna get a mullet?
I think I should. I think you would look really good with a mullet.
I feel like the mullet and like the V8 thing is that. Why do you have? You have a Jay-Z.
I had a mullet in 2010 and it just stayed the whole time.
I had it. That's kind of like me. Like I wore skinny jeans for so long when they're uncool,
And then you
cool
change-
again.
Now he doesn't.
You change? Oh, you don't anymore?
Yeah, I'm like super late.
It's a
to
baggy
trends.
boy, baby.
Yeah, I started doing
guess
stuff
I
after it's
could
not
get
cool
rid of
anymore.
the mullet. I don't want to get rid of the mullet.
Fun fact: we sealed the windshield so if it rains, I'm gonna be dry, baby.
I don't know. We didn't see it.
Well, I guess these are still open.
The body
so.
guys did.
The confidence is real.
It's getting bad.
Not the rig.
Go see a Broadway play tonight.
Alright, I gotta take
Adam,
cover.
stop it.
Take cover, brother.
Shulman, run! Run!
Run! Run!
Andrew, get in there!
Holy sh**. I literally yelled storm watch, and then it happened.
Somebody did almost hit me while I was running in.
Holy
Oh my god!
It was like a, you can't see anything.
Yo, what the? Oh my god!
Oh, what's going on?
God.
He doesn't even have a pit anymore. I told you guys to bring your rain gear, but no, we didn't leave me. No. I told you guys about rain gear. I text my whole group and was like, hey, let's prepare for stupid heavy thunderstorms.
Right.
They're like, okay, we'll get ready. 2 minutes ago, they're like, our pit is gone. I was like,
Love that we get a Florida storm, not in Florida. East Coast is crazy sometimes. I thought it was just going to be a thunderstorm.
it's gonna rain a little bit.
No. Yeah.
Let's take the driver in. Sorry. Where is it?
Holy crap, dude.
You see the It's not easy. Go! Go! Right, go! All right, so there was a tornado, officially. No one got hurt. A lot of tents wound up on people's roofs. Cinder blocks were flying through there. Cars got damaged in the pits. Jeff Jones, we love you. His car got hurt really bad by the tree. I don't know if Mike filmed it. But every human is safe, for what I know. It was a tornado, there was a plane in the sky. And now we're going to Hooters, not because we want to go to Hooters, just because everyone wants to go change and it happens to be in our hotel parking lot.
Yeah.
I don't believe in Hooters.
Good morning, Michael.
You look good in that thing. All right, fast forward, it is competition day today. It's Saturday. We're getting a little bit of extra practice just because we didn't get to practice when we had that whole tornado bullshit happen. So, we're gonna go make the best of it. I woke up and I chose violence. I don't know if you guys can tell on that lead run. I don't know why. I was just like, I want to see if I can be floored the whole time. And I used the clutch instead of ever lifting my foot from the gas pedal, and it sounded sick. But with how hot it is outside, Freddie said maybe don't do that all the time. Yeah. But it was a really good run. My leads feel really good. Chasing, I started pushing a lot more, so I'm feeling good. Yeah. There's a couple like areas and room for improvement, but it's hard to just find the balance of like, there's just like a fine line. Like if you push it too hard, something weird could happen if you get too greedy. So it's like, you gotta know when to take the chances, I guess. Right. And that's what I was trying to figure out through practice. But car feels good. About to go into top 32 against Rad Dan.
The homie.
The Florida man, Rad Dan. No longer a California man, Rad Dan. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Bye.
Never looked safer in his life.
Safe, stop.
Pedals are one on the lead. Gotta keep it clean and mean. I know what to do. Patience.
LZ got a podium. He got third place. You got a signature wheel now?
He does it? Yeah, maybe.
You.
Oh, I mean, hey, he'll engrave it.
All right. Adam LZ initiated into that Drift HQ BMW E36. Dan Burkett, how was he navigating through that smoke? He's not. I think he got blinded. Like I said, I mean, how he came out of that would be insane. And it looks like LZ continues on through the paces. Didn't see any contact. He was back for quite a bit. Man, the amount of smoke that BMW is kicking off is just biblical, man. He is just riding the train. Looks like cotton coming out of the back.
Yeah, it's absolutely wild. I mean, he's rocking the wheel speed. Adam's done, as we said, Adam's podiumed here. He has won here. He loves this track, and I think you got that dialed. It looks like he completely smoked out Rad Dan through that first part. Knows how to get those wheels lit up, and it's not something we talk about a lot, but kind of using that smoke trail to your advantage, and that's the case. If you're not in the right spot in the chase, if you're not completely next to them out of that smoke line, it's impossible to see. And Adam, you know, just absolutely pumping out the smoke on that, which doesn't make it any easier on Rad Dan.
All right, considering that he spun, I will give it a very mid-tier chase, just keeping close enough to stay out of the smoke trail, but enough to not take risks. Sucks because this isn't a fun way to drive, but it's what you got to do. Man, I hate driving like that. That wasn't fun.
Adam LZ, he won here in E-Town in 2023. Rad Dan Burkett, love to get on the box. The Rad Industries Supra, he has a big uphill climb here in that Mark IV Supra. He tries transition. He came out a little bit early, maybe even fighting the car a little bit there on the transition, but the Mark IV Supra, definitely a weapon. Now he is leading, and Adam LZ chasing him down. Big angle there. He tries to throw it out as he finishes and crosses that finish line.
It looked like it was down maybe a couple 100 horsepower, but either way.
Yeah, unfortunately, that big spin there. Adam LZ unanimously gets the win, so.
Definitely not the way that I'd want to win. I also, like, it takes everything in me not to still do a good chase because I want to put on a show and I hate driving like a bitch. But what I was saying before, sometimes you got to know when not to take risks if you're trying to win. It's kind of, I don't want to say funny, but it's a little ironic. We always get like stuck in this, I don't want to call it an ethical dilemma, but Freddie tunes a lot of the cars here at FD, and he always asks me like, oh, should I help them, should I not help them? My MO is always like, I would rather everyone have the most fair chances of being able to battle than to win because someone's car isn't running right.
Right.
And the irony is that Radan was having issues in seating yesterday. Freddie told him to stop because he was going to blow his motor because it was a fuel pressure issue, which inadvertently resulted in him driving against me. Freddie helped him fix the issue and resolve the car, which is like kind of going against, like, as my crew chief, that's kind of going against us, our chances of winning. But Radan's a homie, and the last thing I'd want is to win like that. I mean, I don't want to win like this either. I don't really know what point I was making with this.
We get it. It's
like Radan.
It's the moral of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the end of the day, I just want ice cream.
Give me that hat. Give me that hat. Give me that hat. Give me that hat.
Do something cool, dude. That's sick.
Make some noise for Adam LZ!
I know what I gotta do. Gotta make sure I get a decent enough flick going in because he doesn't fire off until halfway through the zone. So I gotta be ready for that. Everywhere else I know what to do. Assert dominance, keep throttle through the last transition. Gonna have to push hard since we're chasing first, and then on my lead, just have some fun. All right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, look at me. That felt okay. He had a really big lift in the middle of outer zone 2, which kind of f***ed me up, but it felt like a decent chase. What'd you think?
All right, Christopher Forsberg, Adam LZ, ready to throw down some neff later on as Jason Jones is watching on from Barbados. He's cheering him on. Chris Forsberg in that all-new Z initiates in that first outside zone. Adam LZ drops into formation. Got a little precarious there into that first outside zone. Forsberg sets and forgets it, and then NOS energy drink. Nismo all-new Z and the Drift HQ BMW Into. Look at that Neft on the roofs, popping cans in that last outside zone, bringing it on home. Well done by both the drivers. Great placement by Chris Forsberg. Adam LZ in that BMW, very comfortable. You got to think he knows what to do here. He got third place last year. He loves this track. The track loves him.
Yeah, both drivers on their game through this run. I mean, Chris, solid all the way through, and it's just right here where Adam able to mirror it so well. This is that right there. When you're looking at the textbook of a perfect follow, that's it in that section. He's got the line, he's got the angle, he's got the proximity. He's not smoking into the side of Forsberg, but Chris, so stable through that section, it gives Adam the confidence to be able to jump into the pocket, sit there, set the car up, and look at this. It's such a perfect mirroring all the way through this last section. So great job from both drivers. Chris for, kind of tossing the ball right up in the air, and that allows Adam to knock it out of the park. So
all right, so focus on my zones, and that's what we got to do. Get into outer zone 2 early. Make sure to fill outer zone 3. I know everything else. Boop, boop, boop. Be doop, doop. A lot of smoke. Cargo's vroom a lot. Lots of vrooming. I know what to do. Biff that entry. Yeah, I entered a little bit too early coming into the entry. I just f***ed up my timing because I left a little bit slower because I don't want to hit a cone. But thankfully it sounds like he made a mistake. I was just driving like a dickhead.
At Utah Motorsports Campus just outside of Salt Lake City, and then October we'll be back in Long Beach for the Shoreline Showdown. Straight to Long Beach once again, but a different course. So Adam LZ initiates the first outside zone, using all the course in the first outside zone. Forsberg looks like he has a hiccup there, and he shuts it, doesn't shut it down, but definitely offline here. Gonna need to look at that and kind of focus in on that truth serum, past that inside clip. Forsberg trying to make up for it, going to this last outside zone. There goes Adam LZ, and Forsberg looks like he straightens out, maybe ran out of tire or just straightened out. That could have been a lot worse. I think he kept it off the wall. Seemed pretty straight, but Adam went into, you know, did he go into the wall?
It looked like,
I want to look at it again.
It did look like Adam touched the wall there and came out of the first outside zone pretty early. And I think from there, Chris just kind of struggled because of that initiation. So Adam getting on it, and right there, Chris stays in it. He barely, I would say barely, but Chris does stay in it. It was just it was a little too much from Adam if I had to put something down on that. It's a really, really weird one. Judges giving Jared some information here, but see if there's something else we can see from Chris. And yeah, that was a weird one.
Looks like the judges are spotting something. They say that Chris might have debeated on the outside zone 1, so to still navigate the track being debeated.
I did see a front DB at the line, but I wasn't sure when that came off. Maybe we can spot it in the replay. Yeah. So that might be why he understeered into that area.
Just planed in.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate for Chris Forsberg. A great lead run. Adam did have a very solid chase run. He tucked right in. So unfortunately with Chris Forsberg having those mistakes there, Adam LZ gets the win. LZ advances on into the Great 8.
That boy better figure it out! He's fine, bro. He got lucky, bro. That was trash. What our boy was doing. His lead run's been good. I don't know about that one. Woo! Let's go, boy.
That was better. I still don't feel like I'm driving my best. I feel like I kind of got lucky because I biffed up that first outer zone, but thankfully he made a mistake behind me. I think I'm just driving like such a I think it's really hard for people to chase me. It's not intentional, I just want to drive cool, and that's what I'm doing.
Do make sure I don't enter too early this time. Not a big change, small adjustment. Done this track enough. Hit my marks. That's what's really gonna seal the deal on this. Win on the lead, not on the chase, or both, whatever. know I dropped a tire that caused a pretty big bobble in outer zone 2. How bad do you think it affected him? Or am I going to get docked heavy for that, Ginge? Do I need to push really hard?
In that Drift HQ, BMW, Stookie in the white M-Spec chassis. Clean start, no cones hit. We saw a great dynamic initiation from Adam previously, and he does it once again. Daniel Stookie, hopefully his spotter was in his ear telling him, look, this is what you can expect. There it is again, you just talked about it. You can only blame yourself if you go off course there in the lead run. Doesn't affect the attitude of the car too much, but it does disrupt, again, that chase car. Like, where are you going? I don't know if I can go that deep, but there we go. So crossing that finish line.
When you start to get this deep into competition, you're trying to figure out where can I gain a bit of an advantage. Adam LZ looks really good to that first outside zone, makes that correction, then does get a little bit deep to the second outside zone, dipping the one tire through there. Stookie choosing to take more of an inside line to keep the proximity, to keep the angle, but not able to get the line. And then Adam looks really good through the third outside zone. You can tell just how fast that BMW is, able to get things set up. I mean, the team on Adam's end is knowing how to get this car set up.
I'll make sure to match angle. I still entered a little early. I got to push it a little deeper, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. I just got to be a little bit careful going into that other zone. I got to remember when I enter, don't go too far track right. Make sure to pick up the throttle. He's nice and smooth there. I know what I got to do. I think we got that. What do you think, boys?
Daniel Stookie will lead. This is a restart. Strike one for Daniel Stookie. 3 strikes and you're out, meaning if you jump the line before the light's extinguished, you hit a cone, or if you're even a failure to launch. All right, but it looks like we got a clean start here. Daniel Stookie out front, bringing in that first outside zone. LZ looks like he had to kind of hesitate a little bit, bring it back in just a little bit, but Stookie puts the car in the right place as opposed to Adam. We saw him get involved in the dirt here. Stookie brings it into that inside clip. LZ can't even see him, like a magic show. Catch an early flight home from San Diego. Now in that last outside zone across the finish line goes Stookie and LZ. Well done.
Yeah, Stookie, every run, just getting this car figured out, feeling more comfortable. This is the best driving we've seen out of Stookie. There's a couple of small things here and there that he's got to make the improvements on, but he's making improvements every single run. So gets in that initiation, lots of angle, does push him out of the zone just a little bit. Adam having to fight through the smoke to get back into it, and then Stookie just locks it into the second outside zone, and Adam, just shoving that car through, trying to get the proximity, but holds the angle really well. Great transition from both drivers coming into third outside zone. There it is, LZ in the pocket the whole time. Stookie planted, solid, level, great run from him. Love to see it. It's really, really fantastic when a driver figures it out, gets comfortable, and starts laying down lines like this. This is phenomenal to see. And Adam, he crushes at this track. Absolutely crushes.
Yeah, he likes his track. I mean, he knows Orlando. He knows him and that BMW. He had some time with the Ford Mustang, and he's very familiar with that car. This car suits him just so well.
You make a mistake, it's over. It's done.
All right, one more time, Adam LZ, and Adam LZ gets the victory. Even with going off course, it wasn't too detrimental to Daniel Stookie. I got to say, Adam just a little more dominant, and I agree with that call. Could have gone one more time, and of course, with a great run like that.
Woo-hoo! Top 4, baby, let's get it! Yeah! Let's go!
The one thing
Dude, it's like the most stressful shit ever. Like, it's the smallest thing, but like BMW with these contacts, bro, they gotta step it up. It like sort of touches, rubber debris gets in there, dirt, whatever the tires kick up. It's terrible. We changed light bulbs and light bulb holders more than anything. And I know before you say it, we're gonna get the LED taillights, but they're expensive, and when they explode, like, then you gotta change the whole taillight bulb. You know, the whole taillight assembly. And they don't look as cool.
No.
It's all about looking cool.
OEM plus, baby.
Yeah. Whatever. We go shoot. Okay. Some people talk about bumper budget. We'll go through that light budget.
Silly leading first, which is cool. Gotta keep it clean, keep it mean. One thing I gotta be mindful of is it gets kind of tricky because you come back through your own smoke on this track. Makes the last zone kind of not the easiest. Make sure I don't enter too early. Get to outer zone too early. I know what I gotta do. And we have some fun on the chase.
Is clear. Track is hot. Two BMWs, an older one, the E36 of Adam LZ. Rips through the chicane. Let's see if he's got another clean initiation. Use all the course. Almost taps that E36 back bumper and wing on the wall. Brings in the second outside zone. He knows this track. He got third last year. Can he better? Look at Osoli. Tucks in nicely. The counter steer, the white wheel sticking out, showing minimal, if any, corrections at all in that last outside zone. Again, Adam LZ giving this great lead run. Osoli sees the opportunity and dropped into formation.
Yeah, both cars are wicked right up to. You can see they're fighting for every little bit of grip in this. They're trying to get as much speed out of this. Adam LZ cranking the wheel speed with tons of smoke all the way through. Connor having to take a bit of a shallower line through the second part of the outside zone to really push the pace, and there he goes, starting to bounce off the inside of Adam LZ as they come through that inside clip. Connor loading the car up through the transition. Adam super smooth into our third outside zone, and then both drivers stamping it at the end.
Consistent proximity. You need to do good in one. He was pretty good on one. You need to take risks. Not a slouch battle. Need to do some things. He's gonna be fast. E-chassis, E-chassis, E-chassis. That's what I'm talking about. Go home, kid. Get your out of here. I gotta pee.
Osoli will lead. Adam LZ chasing him down. Let's see what kind of run Osoli initiates right into that first outside zone. Adam LZ a little late to transition to that first and the second big outside zone. Holy cow, we are rubbing and racing and ripping and gripping into this inside clip transition. The last one, Adam LZ dives in. Look at the aggression. He's just chomping. And I saw red light. He's decelling. That was all right. We're gonna need to see that overhead cam.
Crazy.
That looked dynamic. It looked insane. It looked intense. But we're gonna need that overhead view. Look at this.
Yeah. There's some good respect
doing this,
there.
that. You know. Yeah.
Yes.
Here we go.
There's some BMW on BMW action here. Connor does a really good job to the first outside zone. Adam realizes the speed that Connor's got and does an amazing job to get into the pocket right off the bat in the second outside zone. Connor leaving that door wide open for Adam to be able to go in there and knock it. Great transition, amazing dive to get back in. Connor doing a good job, and Adam is just all over him in the chase. Showing, I mean, we talked about this with Odie. when you see a driver of this caliber all over your door having to do that to you, that is a sign of respect that Connor O'Sullivan can drive this way, that Adam's got the trust in his driving to be able to get in there and rub that front wheel on the door. Connor O'Sullivan just punching so far above his weight right now and taking the battle to these veteran pros with an amazing pedigree. This is nuts.
Well
in
said.
Top 4.
You know,
we'll raise some money and pay the fine.
Slide him left for Adam LZ, right for Connor O'Sullivan, and Adam LZ gets the victory. Adam LZ gets the win and advances to the finals. He is bettering his third place finish last year. Can he get the win? He'll have to go against a multiple year champion. It's either James the Machine Dean, 4-time and defending champion, or Frederick the Norwegian Hammer Osbo, our current points leader. LZ a little late to train.
Hell yeah, boys, we're on the podium no matter what, motherfuckers. Let's put this on the first place, and then we're gonna have fun, I guess. As long as we have Neft there too, that's okay. That's a thing. People use vodka in margaritas, I'm pretty sure. Nah, I've definitely had a margarita with vodka before. Yeah, but some can't drink tequila, so they be putting vodka in their We call it the podium potion.
Alright, it's time to go beat Osmo. We beat him here before. We can do it again. He drives the car, so do I, so the probability's high.
You got this, bud.
I got you, babe. If you already saw my first plug, I appreciate you watching until the end of the video, but if you skipped ahead, you, but I'm still going to tell you the thing that you missed earlier in the video, and that is you can get 5% off on Drift HQ or Sim HQ using the code LZPodium5 site-wide for the next 48 hours. Plus, on LZMFG, we launched a new E36 banner and 2 new E36 Nobori flags, and you can get 20% off all E36 related merch, including these new banners and flags, by clicking the link in the description, and it'll only last for the next 48 hours. So if you want to motivate me to win more and do more sales, go shop and make sure to like the video.
All right, we got Osbo. We've beaten him here before. I know what to do. The big thing that I need to do is take a little bit more risk on the first corner, like on outer zone 1. I'm leaving a little bit of gap there, and I guess that's how we won the last battle, was by closing the door there. So I'll need to work on that. I just want to make a big change because I feel pretty good about my chase other than that. So I'll push a little bit deeper, maybe enter a little bit closer to him, and then the rest of the track, I know what I got to do. I love Osbo's transitions at this track. Super snappy. I know what I got to do. Just got to remember to take a little bit more risk on outer zone 1. I think that'll be very important. So cool how they have the crowd all lighting up their phones and All right. I know what to do. Wasn't great, but I felt pretty good. What do you think about that, Ginge?
Is it going to be a repeat for Osbo like he did in Long Beach, or is Adam LZ going to get the win here in E-Town? Light up the night, New Jersey, E-Town. Let's send it here at the Gauntlet. Frederick Osbo initiates in that first outside zone. He places it nice and proper. Adam LZ goes off course. He explodes the outside zone delineation mark. And look at that, there goes Frederick Osbo, Adam LZ. He now is applying the pressure. Is it too much? No, it's not. Going to the last outside zone. Freddie Stand and deliver right there. Adam LZ overcooked it just a little bit on initiation. What an initiation and an entry there by Freddie. Didn't anything to throw off Adam.
No, I mean, Freddie's right in there, and Adam knows he's got to push really hard to take out a Frederick Osbo. Just the poster boy for perfection when it comes to Freddie. As he gets through this zone, Adam is right there the whole time, knowing he had a slight bobble in that first outside zone, trying to make up for it in the second. Amazing transition from both drivers to get into third, and there is Adam right there through the entire time. A small mistake in the beginning, but I think he knows that. He knows he's got to make up for it, and we see it as Adam just not able to keep up. Bathes in smoke, makes the most of it through this transition and gets right back into the pocket through the second outside zone, and then keeping up that Rockstar Supra is Adam in the Drift HQ BMW through this transition back on throttle and into that outside zone, and there it is, just a little kiss from Adam LZ on the side of Freddie's door.
All right, so I'll make sure to fill all of outer 2. I will say he did a weird, he kind of rocket shipped away from me in the beginning of 2 and then slowed down a bunch, so I don't know if the judges will see that or not. I'll just do the most perfect lead I can. All right, let's do it. What to do. Car definitely is pulling power a little bit on that last one. Yo, that entry was sick though, huh? Hell yeah, the backy paid off, boys. I let that swang. All these motherfuckers wanted to see a backy, but I had to save it for the finals. I tell you what, brother. And it was smooth too. Like I didn't do a stall or anything. It was fast as boy.
And Adam LZ needs to throw down a heater, maybe force an error for Frederick Osbo. Let's send it for the final time. Or is it? Adam LZ initiates in the outside zone. He drags bumper, sparks go flying. Freddie makes a mistake. He goes into the inside. Could Adam LZ get the victory? A massive mistake by Frederick Osbo, or is it? We'll take a look at the replay. Adam LZ, great recovery on that first run, and now a dynamic lead run. Could this be a win for Adam LZ? As Frederick Osbo will lead the championship, but a victory up for grabs here at the Gauntlet Round 4, the Formula Drift Pro Championship. Adam LZ rises to the occasion, taking down potentially a gladiator and a 3-time champion of Frederick Osbo.
When somebody is so calculated like Frederick Osbo, the best way to take him down is by being the complete opposite and just being a wild man. Adam LZ, look at this, sparks flying. He does it. Taps the wall in initiation, fills the first outside zone, and shakes off the 3-time champ. This is what I'm talking about. This is how you shake somebody who is so robotic and so perfect, is you throw something in the system they've never seen before. Adam LZ does something no one else has done this entire weekend or possibly ever. Look at this initiation on the wall. Sparks flying, bumpers flying, and Frederick Osbo gets lost in the sauce as Adam LZ hucks one of the gnarliest initiations in drifting history here in E-Town tonight. Holy cow.
Well done by Adam LZ. We talked about this in the James battle. You gotta force an error. Frederick systematically just turns up more and more. This is the
God damn! Whoa!
Yeah!
I think we did. Holy good. That entry was fire, Ziggler. Let's go!
But let's celebrate with some donuts.
Yeah.
Everybody wins here in E-Town. What an event, man. We had a great event in Orlando. Dab it up. What a drive. Smiles all around. I mean, everybody, a round of applause for our final 3 and all the driving. From seating brackets to thunderstorms to pro spec to now pro. Let's announce your top 3 here at round 4 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship here at Englishtown, aka E-Town, the Gauntlet. Congratulations. 3rd place goes to James the Machine Dean, third place here at E-Town. And now your winner here at round 4 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. What a great effort by both pilots. Throwing sparks, throwing smoke. Back on the box once again, your winner, round 4 at the Gauntlet Formula Drift Pro Championship unanimously is Adam LZ gets the win.
Hell yeah.
And Frederick Osbo with second place in the Rockstar Energy Drink Toyota GR Supra. Lorette, how does that back end look? Because he backed that thing in like a dump truck. Down to you.
Exactly that. I want to talk about that initiation. Adam LZ, that was absolutely incredible. Walk us through that.
Sometimes it just happens, I'll be honest. I just, when I'm driving with someone like Osbo or even against Dean, I just push as hard as I can, and when you start going faster, you got to scrub the speed, so you throw it backwards. It worked, sometimes it doesn't work, and it worked, and here we are.
Incredible, absolutely phenomenal. And let's talk about the effort. From 1 to 100, what was the percentage of effort that you had to put in to beat Frederick Osbo?
Oh, I mean, I was putting in 100% effort all night. I mean, the battle with O'Sully, I pushed so hard. He was driving phenomenally. I was really proud of that chase. Some of the earlier battles, I felt like I kind of got lucky and I didn't need to drive hard. These last 2 battles, I worked for.
Amazing, amazing. And this is his second win here in New Jersey. The first one came in 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Your winner of New Jersey, Adam LZ.
I just wanted to do cool Yeah, hell yeah. And now I can say I only got 3 hours of sleep last night. What's up? And I still won. We don't need sleep. So like, the same thing happened in Poland before, where like I stayed out a little too late and it worked out in my favor. So I said I'd do the same thing again, and it worked. That's right.
We found the formula.
Yep. Oh yeah, I got the shoot.
Brother, sparks off the walls, like first time.
I can do better for sure. Damn, where was he?
He wasn't there.
Hey, remember when we were on the line? Oh, that boy, I don't know, like
That's like hard work, right?
Oh my God. Event after event, we're like gutted.
That up again. Not this time,
Fired. How
though.
many times fired? 5 times fired? 3 times fired?
Our boy did it.
But he's rehired. He's rehired.
My hand hurts from high fives.
Dude, oh my God.
Wow.
Dude, you're gonna get it all through the night.
If your hand isn't wrong.
You know what? My finger's gonna hurt from the margarita maker.
Yeah. You coming over?
No.
Come on.
Oh yeah. High tech.
Did you guys have fun tonight or what? So first and foremost, want to award this to our seating bracket winner. This gentleman, love this guy. Got to spend some time with him in Australia. He's a great, lovable dude. Jack Shanahan. Third place here, round 4 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship, Mr. James the Machine Dean. Right here, buddy. Second place here, round 4 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship in the Rockstar Energy Drink Toyota GR Supra. Kenda Tires, make some noise. Frederick the Norwegian Hammer Osbo! There it is. My voice is cracking. I just went through puberty. I got so excited just seeing Frederick. And now let's award our winner here, round 4, Formula Drift Pro Championship. Like I said, 4 rounds, 4 different winners, 4 different manufacturers, and now he betters his third place finish. He got the win a few years ago, and here he is back on top, ripping his Drift HQ BMW. Make some noise for the 2-lettered last name, Mr. Adam LZ! There you go, doggy. Hold them up, boys. Hold up the trophies. Hold them up, kids. Congratulations, your hose is sticking out, bro. Is that what got you the win? Now you're just showboating. Now you're just showing up. It's cool suit, kids. Adam, dude, again, you had that, literally the special spark. Watching these guys, what did you say to yourself? You know you're going against some of the best drifters in the world. James, Frederick, I mean, just the talent that's out there. Like he said, reviewing just 2 years ago, what did you say to yourself to get your mind right? What did your spotter say to you? Tell us something that we haven't heard today. Again, Lorette asked the great questions, but
what really got it done out there to get the win here tonight?
I'll say one of the most important things for me being here, I grew up in the Northeast. This feels like my home away from home. So to have my friends here, my sister, my nieces, my nephews, all you guys cheering, seeing the stands lit up, like I wanted to put on a show and drive as hard as I could, and that's what I did. This is also a super special moment for us because this is actually our first win on the LZMFG team. I won before with RTR and it was amazing, but like my boys back home in Mims, Florida, wrenching on that old E36, we brought it on top of the podium tonight, boys. I'm super thankful. This has been a great year. Long Beach was an awesome start. This is an awesome continuation of the season. I've got a lot of amazing partners that make this possible. We were hooked up tonight, Tire Street, GT Radial. We were moving out there, but thank you guys.
Thank you, Adam LZ, your winner. Frederick Osbo in second, James Dean in third. Congratulations to you, Jersey, and you, the podium finishers. We'll see you guys in St. Louis.
Whoever was the fan that sold us the margarita maker, 100%
Came in clutch. That's exactly what I wanted to happen, so that was cool.
That was nuts, dude.
I'm stoked. I feel like I got to put on a good display of driving, also was calculated, got the win, and I didn't even realize, I don't know if we said in this video at this point yet, it's the first win for our own team.
Yeah.
I got a win with RTR, which was special 2 years ago at the same track, but for us, especially a lot of us not really having background doing any of this stuff, the boys building me a car in 2 weeks back for Seattle, and that same car just put it on the podium. So definitely humbling. I'm incredibly thankful to all you guys that came out here, all my partners that helped make this whole race program possible. We're out here, we're in E36, we got a sweet trailer now, we got a killer team, the vibes are awesome, and it's a great way to be officially, I think, halfway into the season.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know where we're at in points, do you know?
You were 6th before you won, so I don't...
Hopefully it'd be sick if I was below 4th.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I got in points? What my standing is?
Up there, man. Hopefully in 3rd, right?
That'd be sick. I want to look it up right now. 3rd place, baby.
3rd?
So we're officially in the points championship, kinda.
Wait, what are we?
We're in 3rd.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I was right.
Yeah, I mean, technically we're tied with Hero and Odie.
Damn.
But that's like, it's achievable. The championship is achievable.
Yeah.
There's a 50-point gap, which is kind of a lot.
Yeah. Fire me up!
So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you didn't like the video, it makes me really sad, so do that. I don't have to say enough. And see you guys soon.
Is it for the final time? Or is it Adam LZ initiates with an outside zone? He drags off for Sportsman flying. Freddie makes a mistake. He goes into the inside. At the gauntlet, Formula Drift Pro Championship unanimously is Adam LZ gets the win.